Hello friends, today our video will be the first in our AutoCAD playlist. In this video we will discuss more about the AutoCAD software, its interface, where we use it, and we will start with some of the basic commands. After you finish our AutoCAD lessons, you should be able to draw drawings like this drawing or like this. First, let's open the AutoCAD software by double-clicking on the icon here until we get this interface. To start a new project, we click on the plus button right here, the new drawing button, and you will get this interface. As you can see here, we have the upper palette, which will give us an easy access to many tools, and it can consist of commonly used blocks, hatch patterns, and commands. If we click on the arrow here, we can expand and see more commands that we can use. Note that each section will be discussed throughout the video. Here we can see the command box, which will help us to write our command. Now the view cube is in the upper right, from which you can change the view. As we can see, west, north, east, south, top, or maybe front. It can be left, bottom, and just below that's the navbar that give us the control for zooming, for panning, orbiting, and let's start with some basic command abbreviations that can be used easily. And please note that I will leave a PDF that contains all the commands used in this video in the description below. So our first command will be by pressing on the Ctrl key on the keyboard and on G at the same time. This will toggle the background grid as we can see now. Or we can use this button here to turn off or on the grid in the background. Now, if you want to hide the upper palette above, we can press on Ctrl, Shift and H, and this will hide or unhide the upper palette. Let's start with the line command. So, how can we draw a line in AutoCAD? We have two ways. The first one is to press on the line here, the line command here, and then we can start. Second, we can click on L, then enter, and we have the line command too. As we can see, I only can draw a straight line. Why? Because here the restrict cursor orthogonally is on. When I turn it off by pressing on it, I can then draw a line with the angle I want. You can draw a line with many ways. First one, by choosing the first point and the second point you want. That's the first way. Again, we choose the first point, let's say it's here, and the second point it's here, and that's the line we want. The second way is by choosing the first point and the length of the line. Let's say we want a line that's equal to 200. We press 200, then enter, and that's our line. I think it's a little bit small. So another one line, the first point, then let's say 2000. That's our line. That's here. The third way to draw a line, L enter, we choose the first point. We can choose the length, let's say it's 600, and we press shift comma to type the angle. Let's say we want a 45 degree angle. That's it. As we can see, it's a 45 degree angle. So L enter, choose the first point, the length, let's say now it's 500, shift comma, and it's a minus 45 degree angle. That's it. And for the last way to draw a line, we can press on L enter. We can choose the first point, it's X, let's say it's it has a 5000, and its Y is 5000. That's the first point, and we can draw the line from the point we chose by its coordinations. Another one, I'll enter, let's say we want 100 for X, tab 200 for Y. And if we come here for the first point, I'll enter, we can say it's 100 for X and 200 for Y. When we draw or we use any command, let's say I'll enter for a line, we want to draw this line and this line, and we want to finish. We only press on the escape button and the line command disappears. Again, let's say line, enter, line, and I want to finish, escape, and the. Now let's talk about the polyline command. To draw a polyline, we can click here, or we can type PL, enter. A polyline is a connected sequence of line segments created as a single object. You can create straight line segments, arc segments, or a combination of the two. In case we need to close the shape we are drawing, we only need to click below on the close command, and as we can see, it is closed. Or we can PL, this is our new shape. To close it, we can type the letter C and enter, and it is closed. To draw a polyline with an arc, we start, this is our polyline, we need to draw an arc. We can type on the arc command here, or we can type A, enter, and that's our arc. We can choose the angle, the center, the close, direction, and etc. This is what we need to know about the arc. Now, before we finish our first video, let's draw, let's say one line or two, three. Here we have a line, and let's draw two lines here. When we select, we can see that we have a blue selection and a green selection. What's the difference? The blue selection is when we start from the above and we go down. The green selection, we start from down and we go up. So what's the difference? When we select with the blue selection, we only can select what is inside fully inside the rectangle. So here we only have two things inside, and yes, they are selected. When selecting with a green rectangle, everything that touches the green rectangle will be selected. So as we can see here, look how much I touched the line with the green rectangle, but it was selected. When using the blue rectangle, look how much I selected, and there is no selection for this line. So that's the difference between the. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram for more videos like these ones.